The Clash of Clans World Championship is back, and it's time to give away $30,000. But before we get into the match, let me bring you up to speed to where we are in the tournament. This is the World's Warm-Up, and it's the first official tournament of the year. There is no golden ticket, but tons of cash on the line. First, we had 4 open qualifiers where thousands of teams competed, and only 11 teams earned a spot into the second stage, called the Swiss stage. But there were also 5 golden ticket teams that were directly invited to this stage to compete. Those include Dizzy, Tribe Gaming, Synchronic Gaming, Vatic Esports, and Navi. And if you don't recognize Dizzy or Vatic Esports, it's because they used to be called STMN and Millicim MG, but now they are under a new team name. So that brings us to today, the Swiss stage. If you win 3 matches, you advance to the playoffs. But if you lose 3 matches, you are eliminated. We have the top 4 matches currently playing out right now, and I'll be bringing you through this mini-series to showcase you some incredible matches. But now it's time to jump into Synchronic Gaming versus Vatic Gaming in this very first match, and we can see who will advance to 1-0. And we're in with Synchronic taking on Vatic Gaming. Erik kicking this one off, and my friends, this is the World's Warm-Up, the Swiss stage. Synchronic, defending world champions. They were invited to this tournament. Same with every single golden ticket holder competing here. So can Synchronic try and earn that first place prize of $10,000, $30,000 overall? Well, let's see. Synchronic didn't have to play in the qualifiers. Vatic Gaming did have to play, but it is Root Riders. This is my first cast of these pro wars in the new hard mode, so I'm ready to see what they've got. I've really almost not seen much or anything from the pros, but it's the Roots. Will Roots be taken over here? We got that Warden down with that Queen to the bottom side. 4 healers yet to be deployed. King is coming in. King with the spiky ball. Nothing crazy so far with Boots and the Hog Riders onto that Royal Champion. Gonna have to push up to the enemy Queen. Rocket Loons, Ice Golems coming out. Poison getting launched. We now have the Queen continuing her way down south. She's out of danger. Pops that Warden Eternal Tome. Moving his way into the core. Couple more balloons to the back. Taking out that enemy Royal Champion. More poison gets launched. And the Queen now is getting locked onto. But these Roots are pushing their way into the core. With a couple red air bombs getting pulled from the balloons. The healers are protected. But will he pull more traps? Skeleton spells out in front to try to provide that distraction. We got Teslas popping up around the right side. Monolith over there. As we got the Royal Champ continuing into the ground export to the top. He still has the King ability, Queen ability, and Royal Champ. Now pops the RC. With the freeze, couple super barbs left. A 3-star is huge here in the new hard mode. Waiting on that King ability, which will be clutch to get a lot of value on the backside. I think he's going to have this one. Unless something crazy happens, right? With these 2 abilities of these Heroes of Frieza and Super Barbs, Erik is looking to start it off for a 3-star for Vatic Gaming. 54 seconds left. It's about to push to the backside. There it is. Is he going to freeze this Monolith? Or maybe not. He doesn't freeze. He's hanging on. The Ricochet Cannon is definitely a problem on the backside. The King absorbs the shots from the Phoenix. Couple Super Barbs left. Where are you going to use the freeze? 35 seconds. It's a race. Can you continue? Remember, heroes are weaker in the new hard mode. Continues to push through. There's the freeze under the Ricochet Cannon. 27 seconds left. He's moving his way through. And Vatic Gaming are going to start off with a 3-star against the defending world champs. No, I didn't jinx nothing here, right? At 3-star. Wow, okay, you know. The new hard mode. GG. And it's Einstein now up for Synchronic and Super Witches. Fireball? It is. Okay. Warden to start to the bottom side. Balloon down there as well. We're going to see more balloons off to the left maybe. Let's see. What's the plan? He just took that out. What do you want a fireball down here with 3 Super Witches? Time can be a factor. You never know. I am curious to see what the defending champs can do in this new hard mode. What have they been practicing on? There is the fireball, hits the scatter, takes out that compartment, and a headhunter to help assist taking down this royal champion. Gonna continue this war to the left. No, he gets pulled to the queen, going to the right. Gonna make sure this town hall goes down. Do not want to leave that town hall up for that 1-star. That's devastating. But 1-stars can be pretty common in this new hard mode. Depends on the base design. As Ice Golem's out in front over to the right, Super Wish is down. Gonna push into the town hall, Giga Bomb's behind, and then eventually deal with that clan castle. And there's a skeleton spell trying to provide a distraction. Let's see, to that ricochet cannon. And he's moving in. And if you take a look at this, you look at Einstein's the hero skin. He's got the king rocking the military king. They're going right on in with the king's got the earthquake boots. He crawls when he's attacking. The royal champs are also moving through, pushing towards that multi. The scatter shot still has to wait to make this push through. Continuing to get frozen. Another 2 rages, an invis, Skelly, and a freeze. Valk's coming out of the siege barracks. There's an invis for the RC. She does have the boots and the hog riders, as he now decides to go with that rage into the core. And that Phoenix is pulling the red air bombs. That's clutch for these healers to keep them alive. Air Skelly's popping as well. Big boys getting out in front of the super witches. Pops the queen ability. We got another raid and a freeze still to utilize here. Not getting hit by the multi-gear cannon, as there is a raid. Double Seeking Air Mines hits, but he invests that freeze onto the backside. It's looking pretty good, especially with an RC ability left in the bag to use for Einstein. And are we going to have 3 stars answering 3 stars in this match? And we are in the new hard mode. Coming in with the roots, and then coming in with the fireball super witches. G to you, Einstein, getting it done for the trip and the answer in this match. So let's take a look at the updated score across the board. We had a 2-star from Dima, 84% for Only Bads. And again, it looks like the only 3 stars from this match is the one we're covering. Sora is up for Vatic. And the answer is a fireball of his own. As the Warden is down to the bottom side, Barbarian by the Wizard Tower, Flame Flinger as well placed. What is he going to look to fireball? Does he want to try to hit the Bitter and take out the Clan Castle? That could be some value there. Warden continues to take out the bomb tower there. Moving through with 5 invisibility spells. Okay. Gonna take his time. Moving in. Working onto that ricochet cannon. Nothing else so far. Let's see. Does he want to make the scatter shot? Invis. Ooh, a Tesla pops here. That can be a little annoying, but he will have to take that down after he works through, what, 2 storages? Because is the Warden going to go for that next? I don't know. So yeah, he has to invest that, but the Clan Castle can get lured out. Oh, it goes down. Only 1 archer. He had to invest that. Nice choice. But he's working through this. Invis. Does he invis again? He goes with it. Okay. He knew the time was against him. And he goes another invis on the Warden through that queen. And a Tesla pops. Good thing he was able to get that fireball off before that Tesla popping, causing a problem. And he loses the Warden. Oh, rip. Warden is gone. Healer's transfer. This is not good for Sora. Can he recover? There's probably a spring trap here. Bye-bye, Ice Golem. Just kidding. Never mind. Maybe the Warden triggered it. It looked like a prime spot for a spring trap. And the wall break just barely opens that up. And we got the Yetis. They're moving near and around the town hall, but he can't go and grab it unless the Yeti mites do, but I don't think they will. As now he wall breaks to the left. Queen's continuing, but the healers are dying off. He rages up the Yetis, so the... Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. Now it's going to be the Royal Champions going to need to secure the town hall. Things are going south pretty quick. He pops the RC ability. You can't leave that town hall up. That will be bad. As he pops the Queen ability as well. He's got another 10 rocket loons to use. Invis for the Queen. Now the King's stuck on the wall up top. He's going through the Queen. Now going to follow him. The hole, or the... Not the holes in the base, but kind of the spaces here definitely make it so the Queen does not want to go in. She can't reach that stuff. So she's walking up and around. She's going to die. He freezes too late there. Another 6 rocket loons to use. He's going to let them look to get as much percentage as possible. But Sora is getting the 2-star. So we take a look at the scoreboard across the board where the rest of the matches are. We have no other 3-star yet. We do have another fail coming in from Elevate for Achilles at a 92% there. Philipp is up for Synchronic. And the plan is the roots for Mr. Philipp. And it's a... Oh, it's a Root Rider Fireball attack? Okay. With that Warden to start to the left. Where does he want to fireball? I'm thinking the Spitter. Ground Skeleton to help. You don't want to lure out this clan castle now, my friend. Watch out. Tassel does not go down. The Builder Hut repaired it, so that's a little bit of an issue. He doesn't see it, so he has to invest another... No, he doesn't have another Rocket Loon. Never mind. That's not going to be... not going to happen there. As the Warden continues, Town Hall launches a shot to the Angry Jelly. And... Wait for it. He sees it, so he invises. Oh, nice invis on that Builder Hut. I would have missed that. I would have missed that. That would have been a problem. He invises the Warden to keep him alive. And look at the defending king for Soham. Trying to sneak up on that queen and forces the queen ability. Drops the Apprentice Warden. Oh, man, he's going to have to go with another freeze on that Town Hall. Things looking a little sketchy. Drops that Mini Prince, drops a balloon. He needs to work through and grab that Town Hall somehow. How is he going to do it? Maybe the Mini Prince will go for it. The Ground Skeleton to the top side into the Ricochet Cannon. We have the P.E.K.K.A.s from the Siege Barracks with the Royal Champion. And the Royal Champion's got our boots in the hogs. Now he actually passes his way towards the core. Looks like the Warden is gone. So the Warden's benefit of the Rage Gem, no more. Mini Prince ability into the core, trying to protect these healers. Can the Mini Prince absorb? He does. That's the first thing in your mind. Mini Prince, get out in front of these healers. Keep protecting them. More traps, poison. Yes, another Seeking Air Mine. Air Skelly's there, but unfortunately, the healers are now in the poison and they are dying. And now it's up to how much percent. Can he finish his base off? I don't think so. With an RC, gonna have to burn ability. Queen's trying to continue through, but there's a lot on this backside. And unfortunately, no Warden means no Rage Gem to help. And the healers are gone. 56 seconds left, pushing through this multi-archer tower. Monolith is still up in the core. Queen comes around. RC, the ability is going to be forced. Uses it. The Queen is gone. Monolith goes down, but RC went down so quick. And it's a 2. And you would normally say this is low percent, but I think in the 80s is good. I think 80s is good in a war like this. So let's go and take a look at where the other matches are currently standing here in the Swiss stage. And again, any triples? No. 2 stars for Only Bads and the Elevate war over there. Still no other war that's going on here has a triple. And Troya is up for Vatic. Oh, it's the dragons. I like the difference in attacks. It's not all the same like Roots, which were very common, right? But we're seeing a couple Roots, but they were different types of Roots attack. Double Clone. No king used here in this attack. Let's see, E-Drag off to the far left. We got the Queen up top with the arrow to activate the Invis in the core. That is why he decided to go with that arrow specifically to trigger that, so that this blimp can then fly into the core with that Warden ability, and then he can double clone over the Town Hall compartment and over the Monolith with a Rage to pair to get this value. Double clone, there you go. Clones in both. Oh, wait, no. I think they oh, wait, they cloned over both the Town Hall. Okay. That's a little bit... well, let's see if that has... Oh, okay. Dragon Rider's pulling some red air bombs. The Monolith does go down. These Yetis are tanking not only for the Queen, but for the other side Scattershot. He's continuing. Tassels look like they popped off to the far left. Gigabomb is waiting for him. The Queen, can she stay alive? Ground Skeleton actually providing fantastic distraction. Now we have the dragons continuing in towards the left. Not many left alive. RC ability has been forced. With that, was a Seeking Shield to use. As this backside is still up, and my friends, things have disappeared quite quickly. And this one is looking like it's going to be the 2-star here for Troya in the 70s, and that Queen's going to go down. So again, if you're getting into the 80s, it looks like that's the place you want to be. But at this point, what's the other scores? Oh, we do have a triple from Dizzy. Dark Star coming through with that 3-star against Cuba Esports. And Synchronic Leo is up for the answer. Royal Champ to the left. Moving in. Invis. And for the RC, we've got the Boots and the Hoggies. Pushing in, but he did drop something over there. The multi-mortar didn't go down, so pay attention to that. These Teslas could mess with this RC pathing. It looks like it is. Okay. Wait, no, she's coming back to the enemy RC. Gonna go into the multi. Does finish off that multi-mortar, but continuing to invest. The Invis can recall this RC back. Pulls her back just like that, and pulls that Spear Fox, which is gonna be nice. And ground skeletons out in front of the Root Riders. All right, bomb tower is there. Redeploys that Royal Champion, taking out the enemy RC, pushing his way into the Ricochet Cannon. Mini Prince is down. Queen as well by the Wizard Tower. Pushing with that Giant. We do have a Sweeper that is pushing, will push through, which will affect the Minion Prince. But when does he use the Minion Prince ability? Here in the core, that could be a nice angle there. Oh, this is a good angle. Does he use it? He's waiting on it. Okay, still not. Pops that one ability very nicely. Protects through the Giga Bomb. Now we have an Ice Golems coming out. There's the Overgrowth in the core. And the Mini Prince finds the first Seeking Air Mine. A second one will force his ability here as he continues. Flame Flinger trying to get more value to the top side with a Rage, couple Super Barbs to use. Queen's up top, and there is the Minion Prince, kind of on his own down there, but absorbing the shots, and the Warden decides to go follow him. The Roo Riders have all just vanished. They've just disappeared here. Wow, okay. Things are gone, and we, my friends, have a 2-star, but what kind of percentage? The Royal Champ is going to try to get more in the core, but those... Man, I feel like the difference is coming down to if you're able to pull that Clan Castle out early and deal with that CC on the outside edge of the base. If you're able to do that, then you don't get slowed up in the core of the base. So now let's again go see, since this is going to be in the 70s here, what's the scores of the others? Any other triples here in the Swiss stage? None for Elevate, none for Only Bads. Only Dark Star is the only other one to 3-star that's outside this match so far. Joker is up for Vatic. What's the answer? It's the Root Riders. Can they push through? So let's think about this. If he pulls out the Clan Castle early with this RC and able to deal with it on the outside, would that make the difference? Will he get higher percent? Does find a Tornado Trap here for his Royal Champ. So he's not investing the RC ability like the Rocket Spear to get more value. Goes invisible here. Ooh, goes, okay. Has to use that Invis spell. Getting pulled to the left. Tassel's popping. Oh, he didn't. I felt like he was there. He was there pulling the Clan Castle potentially out. Like if the Royal Champion was just like not recalled instantly, but recalled a little bit later, absorbed another shot or two, then he could have lured the CC out and dealt with it on the outside, not dealing with it in the core. Let's see how much of a difference that will make, as the King is going to move in towards the Monolith. Giant Bomb's popping. Royal Champion is coming through as well. The Siege Barracks up top trying to help set that funnel, and there is 2 Ice Golems ahead Hunters doing some work. And we have the push through to the Town Hall of the Spitters here. This is where he's going to get frozen. This can be a problem. Continuing through, the Queen's hitting him. Okay, he's continuing to push through. What he's going to have in CC? It's Hogs and Valkyries. All right, Hogs and Valks. Valks will run around. King's got to burn his ability with the Earthquake boost to open up these walls. There's that War Internal Tome protecting the healers. All right, now can you keep the healers alive through the traps? I don't think he has any way to do that. Really, you kind of want your King to die. If your King dies here, then the Phoenix pulls the traps and protects the healers even more, which would be very beneficial. But he does decide to overgrow the backside, and wait a second, he's still got a few roots moving through. The RC pushes through the Ricochet Cannon. The RC goes to the top with the Queen, but the deadly defenses of the Scatter and the Ricochet Cannon are still there. His Queen is dying. His King is dead, and there is no more healers. But in the higher 70% range, can he get into the 80s? He should. With the Super Barb, Archer's off to the right. Phoenix is there getting hit by the Air Expo. And yeah, it'll be in the low 80s. But Joker, nice try there, my friend. It's about 80, maybe 2 or so. But any other 3-stars so far in the Swiss stage? Doesn't look like it. Now it's Marc's turn for Synchronic. And he's bringing the roots as well. But keep your eye on, does he lure out a sea? Well, okay, now at this point he won't, because if he lures out a clan castle early, let's say for a royal champion, it will run off to the flame flinger, and that is not good. That is not good. So the royal champ does have the hogs of her own. I don't know. When I use my RC, I like using the rocket spear, just popping it right away. But that's me. I'm a big noob, so I'm probably doing it wrong. You should pay attention to these players. They know what they're doing. As the RC continues her way through, goes invisible. Being patient here. There's the recall. Imagine you can recall the enemy heroes, and then when you redeploy them, the enemy heroes on the outside of the base. Whoa! That would be interesting. Ice Golem gets sprung. Rue Riders are down with the healers now. Headhunter finishes off that enemy queen. Continuing with the minion prince as well. Now it's these balloons. If he can keep these balloons alive as deep into the base as possible to pull those red air bombs, protect the healers. That's what you want to do. Pops the ability now. Queen's ability is forced. That's not good. Flame Flinger opens to that ground expo, and there is the overgrowth to the backside. Watch these healers. This is where these ice golems are deadly. Stalling up the roots. There is a very nice minion ability there. And there it is! The minion prince pulls these red air bombs, and that can make a difference just like that. Let's see. Oh, no, wait, hold on. The queen's kind of going all on her own there. Rages up that minion prince at the backside, but he dies fast. Oh, no. And these healers are right in the range of the air defense, and they're getting absolutely shredded. Things are not looking good from the timing perspective of that. And the healers go down. Now the Royal Champ goes invisible to the backside. Hogs is trying to join in, and this one as well is going to be falling short. My friends, we're going to have to be finding different attacks, because the roots, Valks, is not working. And I'm not going to lie, it's nice seeing the roots of Valks not work, because it forces us to think of something different, you know? Because we're so used to roots and Valks, especially since from last year. And this is the mid-60s here, so anyone else getting triples in the Swiss stage? No, just Darkstar. What is happening? And Soham is up. If he triples, they are victorious. But just because you lose a match here in the Swiss stage at the beginning, you're not out of it. You have to lose 3 matches to be eliminated, but you have to win 3 matches to advance to the playoffs, which is next weekend. And if you advance to the playoffs, you are already guaranteed money. But if you win first place, you win $10,000. And believe it or not, you didn't realize, Synchronic, they were last year's world champion. They also won last year's World's Warmups. So they won the very first tournament. And they were the team that qualified and earned the very first golden tickets. So there is extra pressure here on Synchronic to try to repeat that performance. Can they do it in 2025? As a minion with that queen down south, King does have the angry jelly on him. Super dragons going to be sending their way in towards this town hall. Queen can grab an air expo, an air defense there, but there's ground expos on the backside. So let's see this push through with a minion prince, deciding to go with no royal champion. Okay, no RC. The King's going to try to potentially be used to help this queen, so that they could charge her way off to the right. Let's see. As a warning ability goes off through and protecting the monolith, we now use a freeze onto it. Very nice freeze there. As archers coming out of the clan castle, headhunters, air skellies, overgrowthing the backside. And he is taking the headhunters out and dodging. Never mind. Now triggering that Giga Bomb, and nice. Using the king to tank the backside to really protect this queen. But that earthquake boost, oh, that's the problem. Doesn't open the walls from that, so the queen can't step in to eventually grab that ricochet cannon and the spitter on that side. But let's see, as he continues his way through, with that queen still alive, that is clutch. Queen's got the frozen arrow and her ability. If Soham triples, they will be victorious in the very first match against the defending world champions. Can he do it and even put the nail in the coffin? But if he doesn't triple, it gives General X a chance. He just has to get. Oh my god, look at that animation from the king. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's sick. What? Oh my god. I love that animation of when he's dead. What the heck? But the queen's still going. She's got her ability. He's got an invis. And anything else in this base around? No, it's just this queen. I don't think the queen, there's no way the queen could do it against a defensive king. Einstein is trying to sneak in with his king to stop this queen, and he's going to time fail. Even with ability, I don't know, with an invis, but he definitely won't be able to triple. There's not enough time. 18 seconds there for Soham. So that means the MVP that always gets voted MVP, and then there's ice combs on top of it. So Soham, nice try. Let's take a look at where the other matches lie as they go into their final set of attacks. Soham's in the 94, and we got a triple from Crispy just coming in from the right side there. Soham, nice try. So it's up to General X now. And if we have the final attacker Dima tripling for bads, or even getting a certain percent, even a 2-star, they win against Elevate because they'll have an 84% there. The captain, General X, is in. He's got to get a 97% to win. So basically, he's got a trip. Good luck. If you don't, Vatic Gaming taking the first victory in the Swiss stage and putting Synchronic down in an 0-1 hole. There's a lot more matches to go. Scally Spell out in front of this Warden with a fireball to use. Rocket Loon's off to the right to the Wizard Tower here. Flame Flaker is going to continue to take its time out of range or out of the distraction of the multi-mortar. Warden continuing. The air defense goes down. Warden still taking damage from the Ground Expo. You make this Warden invisible. This Ground Expo... No, I was going to say switch targets, but he doesn't because it's not in range of that Ground Expo just yet from the Flame Flanger. Still taking his time. He wants to probably hit this Rage Spell Tower. Yeah, that... Ooh, that mortar goes down. That was nice. Ground Skeleton pops. So it's going to slow this Warden down. A couple archers to help. Remember, this has got to be a 97% 2-star for the victory. There's the Earthquakes. Invis. There it is. Rage Spell Tower hits it. Locks on. Takes that down. Warden... Oh, Invis! And he's dead! Rip to the Warden! Now the Royal Champ's gonna pick off these healers, and the healer's getting pulled across the base of the Queen. And the Town Hall goes down, actually. Wait, what? That's clutch. Nice arrow. That was huge for General X, as healers are onto his Queen, freezing the left side from the Ice Golem. And now, can he continue around? Does have the Royal Champion with that Rocket Spear. Yetis open up from the outside. They're going to work through and try to grab those Teslas. King's Earthquake Boots. I think the Spiky Ball got something valuable in the core. I didn't see what it was. But the Royal Champ is moving her way to the left. King dies off to the right. We do have 11 more Rocket Loons. This is looking pretty solid here. I'm liking his chances of getting that 97%. Remember, it doesn't have to be a trip, but if you get a 97, it's pretty much a 3-star. Let's see. Can General X clutch it up here? He's moving through. We got the Royal Champion still with her ability. 52 seconds left for General X. He's moving. Pops the RC ability. Pushing into the multi-arch tower towards the monolith. 45 seconds. He's looking good with a freeze. Oh, but he rages up the Queen to keep her alive. But can he do it? No! The freeze, the rage does not keep her alive, and that is going to hurt. No Queen means he can't continue through. Drops Rocket Loons. He's at 85. RC goes invisible. 2 Rocket Loons left. But he can't get to the 97 because that means you have to have only 3 buildings left at the 97. And Sora is going to defend. It was looking so solid there. But unfortunately, he didn't use the invis on his Queen. And if he used the invis on his Queen, maybe with that rage, would that have been the difference maker? But unfortunately, General X is going to fall short there, which means, my friends, that Vatic Gaming is going to get the victory in the end by percentage. And with that, Vatic Gaming has advanced to the 1-0 record, but they didn't stop there. Vatic Gaming won again to advance to the 2-0 record along with Navi, Tribe, and HTM. Don't miss tomorrow's video where we will jump into Navi versus Tribe match and see who advances to the playoffs with a 3-0 record.